Gentlemen, how's it going? It is Dev's Booth, and today we are back with another weapon on the road to dark matter. We are using the M82. The quick overview of the class setup is the Gunfighter perk. We're using Ghost, Scavenger, and Flat Jacket. The Field Mic, Tomahawk, Stim Shot. Tomahawk for funsies, Stim Shot. We're using a sniper, it's slow. Heal up fast. And the knife. My favorite loadout for a sniper class is actually a knife as a secondary. The M82, we're actually using the Frozen Chosen one. Kind of fun to say. It's a cool camo that goes on top of it, has icicles all around. The optic we're using is it's an ACOG ×2 scope. I like that mostly for the Barrett. We're using a sound silencer with 100% muzzle concealment. We're going to be shooting a lot. I don't want to be seen too much. The barrel, we're using the Tiger Team for that bonus damage and fire rate. The Tiger Team Spotlight for that reveal distance. The bipod for the next attachment to help with the recoil. You can fire many times, so the salvo 9-round mag so that we can fire it off many times without having to reload. The airborne elastic wrap for ADS, and the radar pad for the sprint to fire and aim while walking down, or moving faster while aiming. The camos, you gotta get 200 eliminations. You need 50 headshots, which was nice. 20 bloodthirsties, 50 long shots, which long shots are a little bit tough in this one. And 50 kills while holding your breath, which is a problem for me while I do snipe. 50 one-shot kills, and 25 bloodthirsties. Even when I'm just quick scoping with like the Peloton or the Tundra, I don't actually hold my breath all that much. And I just recently started using the laser sight rather than the stabilizer for sniping. So I don't know. Even with that, with less stability, I'm still not really holding my breath. The sniper is supposed to be one of the worst ones, according to everybody. I actually had a very, very fun time using it. It was kind of weak, and I think having that extra damage buff on it did help a lot. But there's just something about it that, I don't know, it called to me. It was nice to use. That ADS time, though, is super killer. I think the slowest that you can make it is like over a second long. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, 1 Mississippi. But when you're in firefights, even just like casually walking, a second is a long time, especially with a rather fast time to kill. But I don't know, if you get the recoil under control, with the recoil under control, or at least manageable, it's fairly nice to use. I mean, it's just a little kick up, and you can't fire like too fast, but I don't know, it's enough to make it worthwhile, especially if you do happen to miss your first shot. And I don't know, I think it is kind of weak, even though it's supposed to be like a 50 caliber bullet. So having the extra recoil balance will help a lot in terms of making sure that you can actually take down the target.
That's a big stick right there.
That says a lot for the team who's camping, placing traps at our spawn.
There's a lot of excuses behind a L.
Hey, good game, brother. I'm killing everybody. Eights and everybody. Everybody gotta go. Got this one. Got this one, y'all. Don't even trip.
Good game on the other
No, I had fun this time around actually using the sniper. It is one where it did take me a little bit of time to get used to. I think just snipers in general, because I was used to more so all the other not so great weapons. And so actually like playing objectively did take a little bit of time to get accustomed to. And there were times when, you're on your 4 out of 5 kill streak it's hard to justify to yourself giving that up just to capture a flag or to be on objective for a little bit longer. And then too, I also have noticed a large issue with teammates not actually playing the objective. So, I mean, why put in all the work when it may not even work out? The sniper itself, I honestly, if I'm just like playing around, I definitely would use it again. But just for like quick scoping purposes, which is what I normally do anyways with the Pellington and Tundra, I can't see myself using it, but it's nice. I really do actually like the blueprint variation for it. I don't know, there's something about the icicles on it, and if you do get gold camo yourself, and you put it on this blueprint variation, it is so gorgeous to see. Because the blue icicles still remain, and then you have that gold underneath of it. Looks so good. When I did use the gun in zombies, I know that a lot of the multiplayer people aren't too keen about zombies, but I like to look at it from both perspectives. It's still not very good. It is super weak, and I think after like the first round, it actually stops one-shotting to the head. A sniper rifle, the Barrett 50, is not one-shotting to the head on round 2, right? But eventually, once you do pack-punch it, get a legendary, all that jazz, the snipers are pretty beefy actually in zombies. And as long as you're running around and training, you should actually have a rather more so easy time. The biggest issue for me that I ran into is actually the ammo. I would run out of ammo a lot, and I actually started off the sniper with scavenger, which is not a perk I normally use, and so I was surprised like when I threw that on. I think it's just from like back in the old Modern Warfare days, but I know it came in handy a lot. And you get scavenger packs even from enemies you don't kill yourself, which is nice. Or at least so far that I've noticed. And I went on a few like good streaks with the weapon. Like I had it was like a 15+ one earlier. I had a 21+ one earlier. At the time of this recording, I have finished the gun some time ago. And this was just sitting around in my saved videos. Just had to edit it. And I don't know if I record too much or like what's going on at the moment, but I get like 5+ hours of footage. That's roughly how long it takes me to get the gun gold on an average basis. That's not counting like rocket launchers, which have taken me a long time, not done yet, or even like the knife, which also isn't done. But from all the weapons I've done, I'd say ballpark about 6 hours. No, 5 hours, because DaVinci Resolves add on that 1 extra hour. And I know it's nice. My next thing I'm going to be working on just for my channel is actually switching up my OBS settings. Because before I was getting choppy video, like 30 FPS, 24 FPS. And now I'm getting 60 and it's nice, but the issue going on is that like an hour worth of footage is something like 80-90 gigabytes of storage, and after you pass, I think it's about 50% of storage on your hard drive. I use a portable one just for Call of Duty and then the videos. It actually does start to decrease in quality, like with the game and then the recordings themselves. And so I had filmed a quick video with the striker, which was actually kind of a pain to get. I didn't realize how bad the Gallo really was once I had it finished. The striker the street sweeper. It's been nice. I like the gun, and I actually had a very fun time recording the video. I was having it was a good time. Wasn't going on streaks or anything, but I get like fairy kills and the 5 kill streak, I can't, frenzy I think it is. But then the video, I have to assume just due to the storage space available, it got crushed. Instead of being 60 FPS, it was 24 FPS, and so it wasn't good, it was garbage. Super devastated by it, but not too big of an issue. I'll just re-record it today, get some new footage. I mean, the new raid and Crossroads map, multiplayer selection option, I'm not sure what it's called really. Super fire. Raid is awesome for the most part. I mean, it's a nice throwback, right? And then Crossroads is probably one of my favorite maps in this game. It might just be because it's a snow map. I'm not sure what it is. I find that the games flow by faster. I always have a good time on it, even if I'm getting destroyed. And here you can see, I don't know, it's not hard to go on a killing streak with the weapon. It's a good weapon, like it's fairly strong, it's just, you gotta make sure you're aimed in, right? I'm also glad I didn't have to do anything like shoot enemies behind cover. Because I'm going through the rockets now, and the China Lake, or the M7 something, the noob tube. You have to kill enemies behind cover who are taking cover from you, which is already a pain to do. And then the weapon itself is not strong enough to like splash damage kill people, and sometimes even like 2 shots at the feet doesn't kill a person. So you just sort of have to, I don't know, hope for a direct impact and hope for the best. I think what they do need is a perk like they had in Modern Warfare, where it makes it so the rockets are able to actually kill people realistically. It's one thing to have rockets if you're just going to take out like kill streaks or equipment. I guess like the purpose of them is not actually to like shoot people. It'd be nice to have a perk where you can throw it on and then your splash damage at the very least, or explosive damage, does a little bit more. And then maybe at the same time too, it could do something where like your own equipment and score streaks take a little bit less damage from explosions. Like it takes 2, I'm not sure if the gun is called Sigma, 2 Sigma shots in order to take down a sentry gun if you hit them directly. But a frag grenade, just buy it, is enough to take it down. So I don't know. This is one of those things. Anyways, the Barrett, or the M82, it looks super gorgeous with gold. A lot of the guns look really good with gold. I like how they're kind of chipped a little bit, like it's wear and tear. It's a gorgeous looking gun. I just probably will never use it again. Anyways guys, that's everything for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and have a damn good day.